Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Superstar PartyPlex. My name is Zen, and today I will be playing Bailey Avalon, aka the Rainbow Rabbit, for a 12 FPS called Hell Week. And with me for this FPS tonight, we have.
Hi, my name is 20 Crows in a Trench Coat, Crows for short, and today I'll be playing everyone's favorite anxious arcade ghost, technically not everyone's favorite soggy security specter yet, Ezra Wilson.
Hi, I'm Doll, and I'm going to be playing the server's fan favorite Nova Stage.
All right, so this is a little bit of a flashback FPS, because it was a surprise to Doll as it was to all the players that Ezra was, being controlled back in system access. But it wasn't a surprise to Nova. Of
Nope.
course, Nova's known the whole time. So, back.
The cons of having a character who knows more than me forever and ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So today we're popping back in time a little bit, to the night of Facing the Music, where Bailey walks into her project room, finds Ezra's Raz wrench on the floor, and picks it up. Now, while Ezra is panicking and Nova's telling him to tell someone that Bailey is RaRa, Bailey is busy, taking the Raz wrench to one of the work computers to identify who owns it. Would it be registered to Ezra in the system?
Uh, Probably. I mean, he is in the Razwatch system, considering he
Mm-hmm.
has an account and everything and text on it. So I would say probably, yeah, it is registered to him.
Yay, that makes things easier. So she sees that the Raz wrench is registered to Ezra and remembers that, oh yeah, she had a little talk with Ezra recently. That's the ghost that haunts one of the arcade cabinets. It would be rather hard to, take him out for what he's seen in the traditional sense, but she can get creative.
She sure can.
Mhm. So she heads back to her project room and rifles through some of her things and pulls out some of her little control chips and uh USB sticks and all sorts of things. Grabbing a few to take with her and setting out for the arcade. Uh Nova, you might recognize these little chips as, she did something similar with Rylan. So you might have a little bit of an idea what's happening as she opens the door to the arcade and starts looking for um Ezra's cabinet. Is Nova gonna do anything or just watch in horror?
I promise you, she wants to do something. She wants to do something so bad. She knows she can't. It's a very familiar feeling that she wouldn't be able to explain to anyone else, but she's feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do it.
Oh,
Can you repeat
uh,
that?
yeah, you kind of got crunched there.
Yeah.
All she can do is,
Watch.
yeah, sitting there watching as uh Bailey enters the arcade, quickly looks it over, and figures that Ezra's cabinet won't just be out on the floor for anyone to find. Makes her way back to the employees only rooms and sees the cabinet for galaxy invaders with a bunch of sticky notes taped to it about not putting it on the floor, and goes, ah, bingo. And she pulls the little access panel door open and pulls out her little chips and devices and takes a look inside as she starts setting up shop. Ezra, meanwhile,
Yeah.
while you're in the rat room, presumably pacing and freaking out and trying to figure out who to tell first about, um, you know, what you've discovered tonight about Bailey being RaRa, uh, you feel something kind of odd. It's a bit like a sharp prick, or, maybe more than just a prick, but a very strange sensation of something foreign in your body, but not your body that you're currently in.
But his cabinet.
Mhm.
What his soul is connected to. Yeah, he's probably just like, what the fuck? What is that? And it's just like, God damn it, is Gary messing with the cabinet? Now's not a time I want to be dealing with these Gary messing with my cabinet. And I think he may head out of the rat room to go to his maintenance room.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh, you know what would be delightful?
what?
If he gets there just in time to see Bailey closing the front door of his cabinet.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Like, he opens the door the um to the maintenance room and is like, Gary, what are you doing? Go. And he looks, and that's not Gary.
Nope. Sorry, were you expecting someone else? Bailey turns around and smiles at him. Oh, don't act so surprised. You intruded on my room. I just thought I'd return the favor.
What are you doing in front of my cabinet? What did you do?
Don't worry about it. You'll find out.
What did you do?
What, like I'm gonna just tell you? Where's the fun in that?
You know you're just putting more dirt on yourself with this, whatever you're doing.
Mm, Only if you actually tell someone about it, which I don't think is going to happen.
What?
And I think at that she pulls up a program on her Raz watch and taps a button, and Ezra you are no longer in control of your body. If you try to say something else, the words don't come out. If you try to take a step forwards or back, your body doesn't move. You are just here to watch.
Scary. Oh no. Oh god.
I think Bailey stands up and walks over and lightly taps Ezra on the nose like, boop. Isn't that fun?
He doesn't react.
Well, not fun for you probably, but we're gonna have a lot of fun together.
Yeah, he is very afraid right now. He can't express it. Like, he can't move.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, he's just in pause. Like,
Yeah. Frozen there.
yep.
Bailey takes a step back and goes back to her Rouse watch and is like, let's see, I'm a little bit rusty with this. It's been a couple years since I've used this program, but I mean, I wrote it. I still have a pretty good handle on it, I think. And Ezra, your body is walking across the room and pulls out a chair from the break table and sits down at it. Sort of folds its hands on the table, looking like you're just chilling there.
God.
There we go. That's a little more comfortable, right?
Yeah.
A little less likely to draw questions while I get the protocol set up for you, but that shouldn't take too long. Just a couple hours. You just sit there and hang tight, okay? Not like you can do anything else.
Could I have him, make a whiz save?
Although,
Hmm.
if let me pull up our notes to check.
Like, just for, like,
Since this is a fairly neutral action, I think.
yeah. Oh, yeah. It is fairly neutral, yeah.
He's just sitting there. So you
Yeah.
can roll, but it'll be at a disadvantage.
He's just sitting there, so no point.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you real soon, okay? And she makes her way back out of the break room, heading for her office, where on her computer she can program in sort of default behaviors for Ezra while he's being controlled so that she doesn't have to actively control him every minute of the day.
God.
And Ezra's left sitting in the break room. Which, unless Nova is going to do anything at this point, we could flash forward a little bit.
I think there can be something that happens. Just After Bailey's gone and Ezra's just sitting there, there's just a small moment of Nova
Oh,
appearing in whatever form and just lightly hugging Ezra and just whispering, "I'm sorry. I'm so, so sorry."
oh. There's not a reaction,
Yeah.
despite the fact that he
She
so
just mutters,
badly wants to
"Mm,
react. He so badly wants to
mm,
just, but he can't. He can't right now.
yeah." She she just mutters, "I promise I'll do the best I can to make this less horrible. I'll do what I can." And then she disappears back into the wall.
God.
Man.
And he's sitting there for however long it takes Bailey to set up the protocol.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And eventually it gets set up. Ezra's body wanders without his say so when it's not being actively puppeted by Bailey, brought to security training sessions that are largely her programming and testing things out. Uh, uh, getting the hang of using Ezra a
God.
lot better than that first day. Yeah. So, when do we think Nova might next encounter Ezra? Would it be purely coincidence that they pass each other in the hall, or is Nova going to seek Ezra out?
I think it's coincidence, because Nova, for all her appearing and disappearing, does have a job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so maybe she's uh doing janitor duties, sweeping up somewhere when Ezra, quote unquote, in a security uniform walks by, uh, and is just like, "Hi, Nova."
"Oh,
Just,
hey, Ezra. Finally finished your training, huh?"
no, I've still got a lot to learn from Bailey, but, uh, starting my first few patrols.
"Oh, well, I hope they go well for you."
Thanks. I mean, I haven't had any problems so far.
She nods and just smiles at him. "Yeah, I know you were really determined about getting that job, so I'm proud of you."
Oh, well, thanks.
Yeah, she smiles and gives a little two-finger salute and is like, "Keep up the good work."
Man.
Hey, you want to know something funny? I was about to just like speak up, like, oh, okay, this is a cue. This is my tap in. Nope. But hey, that
Nope.
makes sense.
I mean, Ezra
Yeah,
want to roll for
you-
some control there?
You guys have gotten so used to being able to insight on Nova that you've forgotten she's been lying her entire life. She's really good at it when she wants to be.
Mm-hmm. Or it is an FPS. We could just hand wave it and say Ezra can get a little bit of control for a second.
But I'm not sure what he would do with like having control at this moment. Like,
I mean, he could just ask for help.
yeah. Yeah, he will. Like, he'll, like. I feel like what he's doing is he, like, squeezes his hand hard and is just like, please. Just help.
Nova tilts her head and is like, "Is are the patrols that stressful? I mean, I could walk with you if you want. I'm sure some company would help."
Nod.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind then.
Sorry, I'm just still a bit nervous. Patrolling on my own, you know.
That's okay. Everyone takes it at their own pace. Besides, I don't mind hanging out with one of my friends.
Oh.
God.
God.
God. I'm in fucking agony.
You did this to yourself.
I know.
uh, well, yeah, it would be really nice to have a friend join me on my patrol.
We're just about done here anyway, so let's walk and talk.
Mm-hmm. And Ezra nods and sets back out walking.
She puts her stuff away and goes with them. Does take a moment to put her stuff in the whatever janitorial closet is nearby. But she goes along.
So, how have you been?
Same old, same old. Uh just doing my job, hearing the interesting gossip and all that. Visiting the others. Nothing really interesting's been happening lately, but that's a good thing, honestly. This place has a lot of chaos, you know? Some quiet is
Yeah,
good.
you know what they say, no news is good news.
Mm-hmm.
Can RaRa roll insight to see if genuinely
Yeah, exactly.
Nova's heard no interesting gossip?
Go right ahead. I will roll my deception.
You're probably gonna win because that's a 15 insight.
I was gonna win anyway, because, let me just put it down.
Oh, God.
Oh boy, nat 26. Yeah. So I think Bailey is convinced
I told
that
you, she's been lying her whole life.
Bailey is convinced Nova's telling the truth. Nothing interesting is going on. There's no gossip about, say, what's in her project room or anything weird with Ezra, so this is a good sign.
Yep. Mira, why? Mira, why?
Thank you,
Mira
Mira.
Mira has reminded us that RaRa had access to
You're like
the Bailey is RaRa group chat, and Nova was in there.
Mira, you're like the kid who reminds the teacher we've got homework.
Whoa, hey, that's too far. Whoa.
Really, I'm a little surprised that there's not been any sort of interesting news. I mean, I feel like something's always going on at the PartyPlex.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's always happening to me, you know? Someone somewhere is probably having something crazy happen. I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh, for sure. I'm just a little surprised that it isn't you. I mean, I know you're kind of a background character, but it feels like you get into a lot of stuff that people wouldn't expect.
Yeah? How so?
Hmm, I don't know. Noticing things other people don't, sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, that sort of thing.
She just laughs and is like, well, I do have a penchant for gossip. Can't really help it. Besides, people watching is fun, you know?
One day that attitude's going to get you hurt.
You can say that about a lot of different attitudes.
Maybe so. And I think Ezra is walking and holds up his Raz watch to open a door leading into the employee tunnels and sort of gestures in a gestures for Nova to go in. Ladies first.
Oh, thanks. That's really polite of you. I I think she is gonna, as she walks through, teasingly say, "You know, I don't think you've ever done that for me before. At least not said it."
Oh, I haven't? Man, what kind of a friend am I?
No. Oh, don't say stuff like that. You're a perfectly good friend, even without being the most chivalrous knight at the party.
Or chivalrous knight at the PartyPlex.
Oh god, he's making puns. Oh no. Shit's gone real bad.
Yeah,
He's
she just
making
goes, "Ay," and does the finger guns at the fun.
puns.
Ezra practically giggling at what seems to be his own pun.
Nope, Dulcet, 1 sec. He's making puns. Bad things are happening. He's making puns. Everything's gone horribly wrong when he... Oh.
This can't be Ezra. Ezra would never be so lighthearted and jovial.
Yeah, why is he so full of whimsy and joy? What the fuck?
Let us continue.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. Hey, Ezra, do you wanna, you can feel your body reaching for your hammer space. Do you wanna roll to contest that?
Yes. That is... 9.
Also, I know it's not gonna help, but I will say, since I rolled a 26, Nova's definitely got plausible deniability about the group chat of like, she said hi and then just didn't look at it ever again, because that was a really good deception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I rolled a 9.
Now, Nova sent a couple hello messages and little emoticons. But yeah, she never said, hey guys, I totally think Bailey is RaRa. But even with that, Bailey just kind of hates her. Another interruption. Hello?
Sorry. I dealt with it.
Okay. Were the police at your door?
No, my brother just has a really loud knock.
Is your brother a police officer?
No, I don't think he'd be a good police officer.
Well, he doesn't have to be a good police officer to be a police officer.
He's not a cop.
That's what a cop would say. Okay, back to the game.
Please don't like my brother. I could still tell. I'm gonna have to tell them this now. You know that, right? I'm gonna have to tell him. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. Ezra and Nova walk for a little bit in the employee tunnels, and then Ezra reaches into his jacket, and his hand comes back with a pipe wrench. And he looks a little bit surprised to see it. He's like, oh, well, I guess that works.
Huh?
Hey, Ezra, you wanna
Yeah,
roll,
she like
you wanna roll to resist, before Bailey swings this thing at Nova?
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ, nat 20.
yeah, when Nova went, she did start turning around.
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
Yeah. So yeah,
Ezra, lock in. Protect your patron.
Bailey's attempt to surprise attack Nova with pipe wrench, sort of fails. What's Ezra gonna do instead?
Throw the pipe wrench off to the side. I think. Just like get it out of his hands.
And it goes clattering across the concrete floor.
Yeah. And at the sound you can see him flinch a little.
Yeah, Nova like jolts a little at seeing the pipe wrench go flying. Is like, what, Ezra? Huh?
Aw, that's gonna make things a little bit harder, but I'll manage. You really like her, don't you?
Ezra? Ezra, I know you're a theater kid, but you're not the one that goes on stage a lot. Why are you doing an evil laugh?
You want to roll another deception versus insight?
Yep. Lock in, Nova.
Oh,
We
that's a
can never
4.
ever let Bailey know what you are.
I think you literally can't beat that. I think you literally can't lose this, so.
Yeah, I also rolled a 4, but I've got a +6, so I'm great.
Yeah, you're solid. Nova
That's a
seems
10.
generally confused. Uh, I'd say 14 deception. So I think Bailey's like, oh, just trying some new things, new job, new me. Figured I'd maybe try running some lines for a play, but I mean, like you said, I am usually the one behind stage, not on stage, so.
I rolled an insight, so because we all know Nova's the perceiver. That's her whole thing.
Yeah,
The
it's what it was.
observer.
hmm Oopsie, Bailey got caught and is
Yeah.
trying to maybe salvage this. She got a little carried
Yeah,
away there.
I think there's like a single moment. I think there's a single moment because it's dark in the employee tunnels. There's a single moment where the little bit of light catches on her eyes and makes them almost glow, but it's gone pretty fast because she had been tilting her head, so it looked just like a movement, and she was like, "Oh, well, I mean, there's no harm in trying something new."
Exactly. I'm glad you get it.
Yeah, still, throwing a pipe wrench is a little, you know,
Yeah, I didn't really mean to do that.
a little bit hard on the method acting.
It kind of just slipped out of my fingers. Sorry about that if that startled you.
Um, no, it's fine. I'm all right.
I think Ezra walks over to go pick up the pipe wrench. If uh if the real Ezra wants to try to get in the way of that at all.
Yeah, I'll roll. Da 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 da. 14.
All right. Da, da. Does not make the DC, so
Yeah, I see that.
yep. Ezra picks up the pipe wrench and tucks it back into his jacket. And continues walking on like nothing happened.
Yep. Everything's so normal and chill. Don't worry about it.
Everything's so normal and chill. Everything's always so normal and chill here at the Superstar PartyPlex.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I think as she's walking along with them, she's like, "So, how is Bailey as a boss? I've never actually, been in security myself, so I wouldn't know. Besides just the small interactions I have with her sometimes."
Oh yeah. I mean, she seemed kind of uh weird at first, but once you get to know her, she's pretty nice, and I've definitely learned a lot from her with my security training, so that's good. I
Yeah, that
definitely,
is good. I haven't actually had a lot of interactions with her, but I do like her fashion sense.
yeah, you two dress pretty similarly, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Kind of a shame our paths don't cross as much as.
mm, I mean, I guess the head of security winds up getting pretty busy, huh?
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm just glad she had time for training me. I definitely couldn't have gotten up to speed so quickly without her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the clowns are also there, but they're very busy too, so they definitely don't have time to be training newbies.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everyone working security is pretty busy at the moment. I mean, everyone's really worried about the Rainbow Rabbit and all.
Yeah. Still, with another person on the job, I mean, our chances only go up, right?
Right, yeah, of course.
Ezra, it's good getting to talk with you like this again. For some reason, it feels like it's been forever since we last spoke.
Yeah, sorry about that. I've just, been up to a lot recently with all the security job stuff, and I've just been busy.
She nods. Yeah, that's understandable. I'm just glad I get to talk with you again.
Man,
Man.
you think that would be enough to prompt Ezra to try to assert himself?
I don't know how he would, but he can try.
hmm I just imagine that, like, hearing someone say, "It's so nice to talk to you, Ezra," when they know they're not talking to Ezra would be quite,
Yeah.
upsetting.
Yeah.
Nova's trying her best not to make it worse for him by making it obvious that she knows. I'm so sorry, Ezra.
Yeah. That is a dirty 20.
hmm
Stop playing pretend and help!
What?
He said, "Stop playing pretend and help."
Hmm. I think she looked genuinely really confused that was like, what? Ezra, are you okay? Do we need to take you to the first aid station or something? Or like, do you want to clock out early? You sound really stressed.
I mean, the security training has kind of been a lot. Uh, yeah, maybe getting a little, maybe getting checked out at the first aid center wouldn't be a bad idea. You know where the closest one is from here, right?
Yeah, just follow me.
Right, yeah, I'll be right behind you.
Yeah. Also, Bailey can't feel what Ezra feels, right? She's just using a program.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She
I think
does
there's a
not
little
feel.
attempt. I think there's a little attempt at a comforting twinge from the warlock bond.
Nova can feel that he is so afraid right now. And he really, really wants to just. He can't do anything. He's being fucking controlled.
Yeah. She's just gonna start, like, putting some comfort through that line. It's the only thing she can really do right now.
Aww.
Man.
And meanwhile, Bailey, oblivious to this, is reaching into Ezra's hammer space again. And once again pulling out that pipe wrench.
Man.
Yeah.
Shall we just hand wave Ezra's
Failure?
save? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's handwave his failure.
Mm-hmm. Now melee attack, that's 20 plus your strength bonus, yes?
I believe so, yeah.
And plus proficiency as well, or?
I think so, since it is a simple weapon. So, yeah.
Alright.
Uh,
And
uh,
also,
this is worse that you failed because I was literally just about to say that as she walks, she turns and like offers a hand. Is like, "Do you want me to hold your hand while we walk?" As an attempt to help comfort Israel.
Well, we planned for this to happen. Oh my gosh. Nova turning around, trying to comfort Ezra just as Ezra starts bringing the pipe wrench down in her direction. Bailey was aiming for the back of Nova's head, but if she turns and gets hit in the face, well, happy little accident. Does an 18 hit?
Mm, yeah, obviously. Man, Bailey's still so mad about quote unquote previous incarnation of Nova breaking her mask.
Mm-hmm. She is.
also, you get a +1 to damage due to an infusion.
Oh, cool. So that's
Yeah.
8 damage.
Yep.
And I think Ezra just starts cackling like Oh.
I think there was a horrible crunch when the
Oh.
pipe wrench connected, and Nova, like, lets out a noise as she stumbles back and holds her face. Like, for a moment between her fingers, you can see those rainbow eyes staring at you before she starts booking it.
Hey now! I'm sorry to wreck that pretty little face of yours, but I can't have you telling anyone else about this. uh,
I feel like
ooh.
there may be due to how due to the connection, I feel like there may be just like some tears, since that's, I don't know, maybe since that's something that happens with your brain, and that's
Mm-hmm.
sort of the only part of his body he can control right now.
Man, the idea of Ezra's body crying while Bailey is using him to cackle maniacally is so funny to me. And as
Yeah.
Nova starts running, Ezra is going to be casting uh lightning lure. Uh you create a lash of lightning energy that strikes at one creature of your choice that you can see within range, which is 15 feet. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line toward you, and then take lightning damage if it is within 5 feet of you. Uh,
At least it's not shocking grasp. Ooh,
mhm.
she's not good at strength. Let me roll this. So what's the DC?
13. I'm just
I
using,
just beat it!
oh!
I'm so good!
Hell yeah! Damn!
I think it would be really cool if the visual is like the lightning wrapped around her and then she grabbed it with one hand and yanked it apart
Yeah.
as she kept running.
Ooh. Man.
God.
Oh, a spell that Ezra has is Hold Person.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look that up. Uh, sorry, can't let you get away that easy.
I mean, you
uh,
just cast something, didn't you? So doesn't that give Nova a chance to get a little bit farther?
yeah, but the range on Hold Person is 60 feet. So you can run and still
But
be
is it
within
sight
range.
based? Is it sight based?
It is sight-based.
Yeah, because I was gonna say Nova ducks around a corner the second she gets out of the lightning lure.
Oh, well, Ezra is going to run after her. And Ezra's warned, so he can expeditious retreat.
Yeah.
I forgot I could do that.
Mm.
I didn't know he knew how to do that.
Still, this is the belly of the beast, and Nova is the beast. She knows this place like the back of her hand. She can control this place like the back of her
This
hand.
place is the back
Even
of
if
her
she
hand.
dies here, she's giving RaRa a hell of a taste.
Mm-hmm.
Good old game of cat and
This is a
mouse.
game, but it's not. It's not RaRa's game. Not that she knows it.
Oh, well, RaRa is chasing right after her.
He. Let me see if I can roll something for making this chase longer.
Mm-hmm.
Acrobatics, maybe, since she's ducking and weaving all over the place between different hallways and such.
Maybe? I would think more like stealth if she's trying to
Yeah.
lose line of sight with RaRa.
Stealth,
Stealth.
probably. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me see stealth. I'm also good at stealth. Nova's so good at so many things. We love to see it.
Yay. And I'll roll
Go, my girly.
investigation.
What was that?
I'll roll investigation against it.
Okay. Oh, that's one of his best stats.
Oh,
It
I was
is.
looking at RaRa's sheet
I don't know.
where her perception
Oh,
is
yeah.
better.
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm. For most of the like mental stats, I'm using RaRa's sheet,
Yeah. Physical
and
is.
then
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Oh.
a 23 investigation.
Oh, jeez.
What's the stealth?
I'm so lucky today. I keep barely beating things.
24. Hell yeah! I feel like what this
Nova's locked the fuck in.
yeah, I feel like Nova keeps like rounding corners and turning at intersections just uh before Ezra can see her. And so Ezra comes to all these corners and has to take a second trying to look and figure out which way Nova went, and Nova is slowly building a lead.
Mm-hmm.
And like Bailey is like
The song may be Run Rabbit Run, but Nova's a really cool bear.
Sorry.
Mhm. Yeah, Nova's or Bailey is like just keeping on the trail of Nova, but not catching up enough to catch line of sight and be able to cast anything. So
Yeah.
I feel like Ezra calls out like, "Oh, come on. I'm sorry I hurt you. If you stop running, I could make it stop hurting."
Uh, Bailey, you're losing your game at rage baiting. So I know how this goes, and I know it's the things I am imagining are not gonna happen in this FPS of anything, but God, I keep getting reminded of that funny chat we had about Comet absolutely wrecking Bailey.
Yes, not here, but eventually, perhaps. Oh, you know what?
Eventually.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I
no.
have I have an
What?
excellent image for how this might come to the end that we planned for.
Oh.
Yay. But yeah,
uh
Nova summoning her inner Comet.
mhm. Nova is running and is steadily gaining distance from Ezra. And Ezra keeps following along behind her, running, sometimes pausing, trying to figure out where she is. But I mean, Bailey isn't necessarily stuck with Ezra in the way that she would be if she was actually possessing him. So I feel like Nova, as you're running and running, uh eventually a door opens in front of you with the rainbow rabbit walking to block your path.
I know it's not in tone with it, but the only thing that came to mind was her skidding to a halt comically, like with the dust particles and everything.
Yes.
Angst
Aw.
halts.
Did you miss me?
Her mask is different now, right?
Yeah, she has the rubber mask.
Similar to hair wires, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's got the little snout.
Yeah. She's still holding her bloodied face, but there's like a second where she like looks at the mask and squints in confusion and tilts her head.
Aw. What? Do you not like my little makeover?
She like squints a little bit harder. They're like, "Ooh. Oh, you're the. Oh, okay. I didn't know who you were for a second there. Shit!" And immediately turns around and starts running the other way. She
But
absolutely did that to rage bait RaRa, by the way.
yes, it's working because Rara's like, "What the hell do you mean you didn't know who I was?" If I wasn't already set on
Yeah, I think
killing
that is the
you,
first time Nova
No.
swore on camera.
She's sworn before.
She has? Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, what did Zen just say?
Rara was saying, if I wasn't already set on killing you before, and she's going
The
to.
true master rage baiter of the PartyPlex is Nova.
And now she's also chasing after Nova. So you've got RaRa coming from one side and Ezra from the other. Who do you think
I think
catches
it'd be
Nova
really
first?
funny if I know she's gonna get cornered. But I think it'd be really funny if she like skid into a room right as those two were about to grab her and then they slam into each other. Cartoon style. Let her have a little fun with this. She's gonna be
There,
she's
yeah.
Yeah.
gonna be dead
Oh.
soon. She deserves it.
A little enrichment, pre-death enrichment. Yeah. Uh, I
Yeah.
guess I'll have
Yeah.
Ezra. I guess I'll have Ezra make a dex save. I guess.
To not smack into each other? I mean, I'm fine
Please
saying
smack
that they
into each
just
other.
smack into each other, because Ezra is on autopilot right now, essentially.
Yeah.
But Nova or RaRa has been successfully rage baited, so
Yeah. Who? Nope. Can't quote Snap Cube right now.
and
Type it in chat.
both falling to the floor and RaRa scrambling back up. Like, well, I hope you had fun with your little runaway acts, but you've cornered yourself now. And she taps at her Raz watch, and Ezra stands up and she opens the door and Ezra walks into the room. Ezra, do you want to roll to resist?
Yup.
This one I think is at advantage.
Okay. 17 plus whiz, so 19.
Yep. Yeah. So Ezra, while RaRa is trying to puppet your body into tackling Nova and grappling her to the floor, you are able to resist it.
There's No, he can't do that. As badly as he wants to, he cannot do that.
Can't do what?
RaRa is right there. He has his pipe wrench out.
He could try it.
Yeah, it's a canon event. However, I have an idea. I have a funny thing I could do once you get your thing done.
I mean, I'm fine with Ezra trying it.
He'll try it, I guess. Swing for the kneecaps. Or actually, no. He's not going to just... He might swing for more... This isn't a Mark situation where he just wants him to suffer. This is... Yeah.
He wants this person dead. Roll to hit.
Okay.
As Mira so wonderfully put it in chat, swing, bada, swing!
Okay, so that's strength plus proficiency?
Proficiency plus a d20.
Okay, yeah, so that is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That doesn't hit.
I thought so.
I feel like, Ezra, you try to swing in Bailey's direction, but the movement is not your best. It's hindered because you're fighting against Bailey's control to do this. And she sort of easily jumps back away from the swing and is like, oh, you're pretty feisty, huh? You must really like her.
Hey. While she's distracted by Ezra, what would I need to roll to throw a chair?
Strength check.
Okay. Because I really want to throw. I really adore the idea of like RaRa standing in the doorway and like you're in the camera view and you just see a chair come flying out and smack her into the wall. It'd be so funny. I think the dice agree with me. That wasn't at 20, by the way. It just got put down because I have a -1.
Ooh boy.
Still a critical hit.
Since this isn't a traditional...
Sorry.
Does this count as a traditional attack, or can I roll an acrobatics save for RaRa to not get hit with the chair?
But consider how funny it would be.
Okay, yeah. While she's busy tapping on her watch, getting Ezra back under control, chair flies out and smacks her against the wall. Okay, that's it. Playtime is over now. And Ezra, you were raising your pipe wrench again.
Okie dokie. Come on, dice. Dice, don't fail me now. Fuck. That's a 4.
It doesn't make it.
Yep.
I just want to let you know that while Ezra is going to do this, the whole time she's getting beaten down, Nova is going to be laughing at Bailey for getting hit with a chair. She's going down laughing. And isn't that so wonderfully Nova?
It is. With a dirty 23, Ezra's body swings the pipe wrench at Nova and knocks her down. And then I feel like just winds up kneeling on top of her to keep her pinned down and just wailing on her with the pipe wrench.
God.
And Bailey or RaRa is just standing in the doorway watching with this like dark shadow covering her face, absolutely enraged. I really hope it
Yeah.
sticks this time.
Yeah, she's laughing until she can't anymore, and then when the last swing comes down, right before it connects, she's got that stupid happy smile on her face as she makes direct eye contact with RaRa with those beautiful, beautiful standout eyes of hers. And then there's the crack.
God. God.
I feel like RaRa has Ezra swing a couple more times, and then once she's sure Nova is dead, Ezra stands up and stands back, and RaRa is so fucking mad she's kicking she's kicking Nova's dead body.
God. Nova
I
does.
told you Nova is the true Rage Vader Supreme of the PartyPlex. RaRa wishes she had Nova's skill.
She does.
Uh,
Yeah, laugh it up.
so Nova.
You're
Sorry.
Yeah, RaRa is just like, laugh it up all you want while you're dead. And when you come back again, I'm going to kill you again as many times as it takes.
Nova bleeds ink, right?
I don't remember. Probably. I mean, she does look
I
like a tune. She is technically a
Yeah,
tune.
in the past, I think she's bled red ink
So,
that's, looks like blood.
yeah, red ink.
There's red on his jacket, I feel. Yeah. I think his jacket has just the slightest amount of blood on it. Of ink on it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Bailey's certainly not super concerned about getting that cleaned up right now. When she finally is done with her little temper tantrum of
Temper tantrum. Yeah.
of kicking and yelling at Nova's body, she takes a second to compose herself and turns back to her watch. Uh it would be messed up, right, if she made Ezra deal with the body.
Yes.
Mm, yeah. So do.
I do want to say, at least for Ezra's sake, that comfort from the connection has not stopped. Because she's not dead. She's dead, but she's not dead.
Yeah. She'll get better. He just. He just.
She'll get. I thought you died. I did. But I got better.
He just beat the shit out of his. He just killed. Killed. Big quotes around that. His patron. And his friend. He.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're just getting so much panic from him and so much, like, sorrow and guilt.
Yeah, you're getting back reassurance and the vague feeling of forgiveness. It's vague because how do you explain how that feels? But it's there. She's okay.
Man.
Yeah, man, poor Ezra.
Yeah.
Poor
Meanwhile,
Nova too, because like even if that's not permanent, that's still yeesh.
Yeah.
it's certainly not how she wanted to spend the day, I bet.
Definitely not, but she had to do that stupid little show because that's how secrets work. Because if Bailey found out she was something extra, that'd be even worse than this. Lesser of two evils and all.
Yeah. And RaRa is pulling out from her hammer space a trash bag and some cleaning supplies. Because she can't just leave Nova's body in this whole mess here. And she will hold the trash bag open and have Ezra put Nova's dead body inside. And send Ezra out to the dumpster with that
Should
while
I have?
she
Should I?
mops up the ink.
Should I
Yeah,
have?
you can roll to resist.
I was gonna say, roll strength.
Oh, roll strength is good too. Yeah,
Yeah.
roll strength.
Oh, that got stuck in the dice tray. Oh, fucking damn it. That's a 21.
Is that strength or to
Strong
resist?
boy for once in the worst way possible.
That was a strength check.
Yep.
Yeah. I was really hoping you would fail that.
You can carry her out, no problem.
Yeah.
It might help that once out of perception of RaRa, sometimes Nova makes the corpse disappear.
Yeah.
So that trash bag might be empty by the time he gets to the dumpster with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very much so. She's not making him fully dispose of her. That'd be horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe later she'll get around to cleaning up the little specks of Nova's ink from off of Ezra, but it's not really her top priority.
Man. God.
Yeah. And I think that's all we had planned for the past if we want to jump ahead to post-system access.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So, yeah. I'm gonna say this probably takes place, yeah, after, like, Luke had come to check up on him, like, you know? So, yeah.
He's just hanging out in the rat room,
Yeah.
and Nova shows up to check on him.
Yeah, I think he's managed to get a little bit of his strength back. So he's not just laying prone on the couch. He's managed to get himself to sit up.
Mm-hmm. I think there's a little shave and a haircut knock on the door.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I come in?
Go ahead.
She does.
He just looks at her and you can tell that he still feels bad for, you know, kinda sorta killing you.
Yeah. Yeah. She holds up like a little bag as like I brought snacks and some drinks if you wanted any.
Yeah. Thank you.
She nods and puts the bag down on one side of you and then sits down on the other, so you'll be able to reach the bag easy.
Oh. Are you doing okay after everything?
She nods. Is touching okay?
Hmm?
I want to hug you. Is touching okay?
He nods.
She very gently hugs him and like pulls him against her so he can like rest his head on her shoulder.
Yeah, he'll do that. I feel like he gives her the tightest hug that he can that is still like comfortable and stuff and just holds on to her and is like, I'm so sorry. I
She she very she very comforting. Is like, I'm not mad at you. I could never be mad at you for any of that. Okay? I forgave you the instant it happened, and I'm sorry you had to go through all that, and I'm sorry I couldn't help more. But I'm so proud of you for resisting as much as you did, and I'm proud of you for surviving. You were amazing, and you did not deserve any of that. But I'm always going to be here for you, okay?
okay. Oh fuck.
I love you a lot, Ezra, and I'm glad you're mine. And I think she might give him a little kissy on the top of the forehead, on the top of the head.
She said, I'm glad you're what?
She said, I'm glad you're my warlock.
I don't feel like I'm doing a good job as your warlock.
You have been so brave and gone through so much. You have been amazing. You are amazing. And I could never be prouder to have someone like you be connected to me. Okay? So if you can't trust your own judgment of yourself, trust mine.
I feel him nod again.
I think she's gone through with the effort of giving herself a heartbeat, at least for this moment, to help reassure him that she's okay and alive.
Oh, he is listening to that. He is.
Mm-hmm.
So. The sound is something that he needs.
Mm-hmm. She thought he might need it.
Yeah. I feel like they just sit there for a few moments and maybe there's some quiet talking, maybe there's not, and it's just. I don't know, but.
Mm.
Yeah.
She definitely does promise that she'll stay there as long as he needs her to.
Yeah, I think. Man. You. Yeah. I I finished my cane and he reaches next to the couch and pulls out this very uh I don't know how to describe the top of the I don't know how to describe it because it's
Intricately carved, maybe?
It's the rat cane.
yeah, the rat
The
cane.
rat cane.
Yeah, it's this very intricately carved cane with two rats and their tails uh overlapped, and in between the space where um the two tails are, and there's space leading down to the uh cane part, there's this little engraving, and in there you can see an eye.
Hmm.
And he shows it to Nova, and just like, yeah, um yeah, it's something that I'm really proud of. Oh, yeah.
She smiles at him and says, "It looks wonderful. I'm very proud of you. You did a great job."
Thank you. I've been trying to get my hands working properly again, and hey, they're they seem to be better, and still didn't fix my handwriting. Like, but hey.
I think your handwriting adds a certain charm to you.
What charm?
Makes you even more adorable than you already are.
That's probably the most. You probably aren't even able to read my handwriting. And you're the building.
I am the building.
Yeah. Yeah. Gosh. Come on, man.
I mean, this could be where we iris it out.
Uh. Mm.
Yeah, if there's nothing else, we could end this scene just
Yeah.
saying that Ezra and Nova sit together hanging out for a while until Nova's finally called off to do whatever odd job she's assigned to do today, leaving Ezra once again alone in the rat room with his
But,
rat.
I mean, she doesn't have to leave him if he doesn't want her to, because again, she's the building. She can just make 2 copies. So if he wants her to stay, it could be a thing of 1 copy goes out and 1 stays in. And they just iris out on those 2 still sitting together.
I think it
Depends
would.
on what he wants.
Yeah, I think after Nova has checked up on him and they spend some time together, yeah, she could head out and continue on her duties. And then
Okay.
yeah, Ezra.
Then when she goes out, she'll say a final, "I love you, Ezra. I hope you get better soon."
Yeah.
And leaves.
Oh.
Aww.
Yeah. Man. Okay. I think Ezra, after
She's so sweetie with it.
she is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if Ezra verbalizes it, but you can feel that there is, I guess, familial love. I don't know how else to describe love directed towards a patron or a friend,
Yeah.
platonic familial love.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think, he'll look at his cane and just be like, well, best to test it now, I guess. And he'll plant it on the ground and push himself up. And I'm just gonna fudge that con save, ignoring that nat one that I just rolled.
Oops.
Ignoring that.
Let's not have him faceplant and eat shit immediately his
Yeah.
first time using the cane.
Yeah. Yeah, he pushes himself up, and he is just like, okay, this will take some adjusting to, and is gonna step out of the rat room and just go to parts and service.
Why is it going down there?
Oh, you know.
Is this
Why is
where
it
you
going
want to
down
end
there?
it?
I mean, he'll go in there and like, he's gonna, I mean, sorry, brain is struggling right now for words.
Say something to reassure Mira, or James in her head is going to
Nothing.
spontaneously
No.
explode.
No. No. Emphasis. No.
For listeners,
Yeah, I was gonna say Zen if this is what I fucking think it is.
no, Mira was worried that Bailey uploaded a virus alongside the chip. That's not what this is.
Yeah, no.
You could should I DM you
Yeah,
idea,
if
or
you guys did that to me,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I have no idea what you just said, doll.
I said I was gonna say if you guys did that to me again, I was gonna fucking strangle you.
Yeah. Ezra, like, gets the door open to parts and service and looks at his notebook with some schematics in it and heads over and starts collecting some parts. Just sort of mumbling to himself.
Okay, so this is a personal project thing for him.
Yeah.
Kane's done.
Okay,
So now
cool.
Kane's done, so now he's got time to start on the next thing.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just mumbling and grabbing some parts. Looking through some boxes of things and stuffs. Doodads and trinkets, maybe even.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we could zoom out there as Ezra starts gathering the supplies for his next project.
Yeah. I think that's a good place to end it.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for listening.
Thank you, and thank you for playing.
Glad we got to inflict the horrors on you.
Thanks everyone for listening in the past, present, or future. If you're in the past, please stay there.
If they're
Yeah.
in the future, tell us the winning lottery numbers in
Yeah.
the comments.
Yeah. No, don't do that. The lottery only exists to catch time travelers. Don't do it.
Tell us which sports teams win so we can bet on them.
Anyway,
Something.
bye-bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.